quietly and follow along. At any point, click the pause button to catch up or take a break. Hi artists, in this video we're going to be making a squish print horse head. Okay? To get started, turn your paper into portrait mode and fold it in half so it is nice and skinny. Okay? Make sure you have a good crease because we'll be referencing that crease a lot later during your squishing method. This is 12 by 18 inch construction paper, but you can use 9 by 12 inch to make it smaller. I know it doesn't quite fit on my screen, so I'm going to adjust it accordingly. We're going to begin at the top drawing our horse's ears and mane. I'll be using a Sharpie for the purpose of this video, but you're going to want to use a pencil so you can erase. Let's begin. Okay, leave a little space coming down. I'm looking at, about that much. Draw a line in. It can be slightly curved as this is going to be part of the horse's mane. Okay. Then we're going to come down to a point that is going to be what we call the forelock, the front of the horse's mane. Draw another line out, and now we're going to make the ears. You're going to curve up, just like this, and then you're going to curve down. From there, you're going to come outward, and we're going to be doing the horse's eye. It's going to curve in and then back in. Again, can you start to see the face? Okay. From the center of the eye, we are going to do a slight curve towards the center, like this. Okay. This is now going to turn into a teardrop shape and become the nostril. The rest of the mouth will come out from a little bit above the nostril and around and form a curve. Let's complete the bottom jaw. And to complete the rest of the face, we are going to draw the bone coming up like this. All right, that is how you draw a horse head. Alrighty, let's get squish printing, artists. We're going to take our paintbrush and dip it in the black paint. Start at the top and stroke 3 times. 1, 2, 3. In small sections. I'm going to begin with the top of my horse's mane, and I like to stroke it 3 times just to ensure that I have enough paint in that section. Okay. We do work in small sections when squish printing to ensure that the paint is not dry when we go to squish. Okay. And here we go. Let's begin squishing. Take your hands and form a knuckle. You're going to lay your knuckles on the table and do small circles to kind of massage the paint into the other side of the paper. And voila! Your drawing should have transferred. Let's move on to our horse's ear. And here we go. We're continue working down the side of our horse. Okay, we just finished printing. I'm gonna go back and touch up a few areas. For example, I can see down here by the mouth, I could use a little bit more paint, so I'm gonna reapply a layer. And I can see I need a little bit more right here, so I'm also gonna apply another layer there and along the mane. Much better, okay? All right. And then going to finish up with some pupils on my horse head. So there are a few other details we can add, such as lines in the mane and other details. You could even have the forelock come up a little bit more. I'm also going to add a little bit in the ears. Okay, that is where I'm going to stop for right now. Let's come back after our squish print dries and add color to our horse. Now horses come in all different kinds of colors, so keep in mind what color you would like to put on your horse head. All right, welcome back. Here is my squish print horse. We're going to begin by cutting it out. You're going to cut along the outside of your black paint lines, and then we'll be using crayon to add color and dimension to our horse's head. Okay, you can remove your scraps. We're going to begin by, I'm going to be making this a brown horse, so I'm going to use a brown crayon. And I could have used brown paper as well, but horses come in all different colors. So you could do a little Google search and you will see. So pick a color that a horse that you like. Okay, so my horse has a white stripe down the center of its face. This is just your common bay horse. A bay is a brown horse with they usually have black skin and some white markings or black markings. Includes black ears and black socks on their legs. We call them socks because the brown or the black comes up from their hooves and fades into their brown fur at the rest of their body. They also have a black mane and usually a black muzzle. So I'm going to give this a nice black nose. All right. So the reason I love to include the coloring portion of my squish prints in the videos is I like to show students how to give shadowing and make their squish print look more 3D and cool characteristics. So now I'm going to be going around the certain areas of my horse, like its jaw, around the eyes, and be giving it more shadowing using my black crayon as well. I'm going to enhance this bone structure in the center of the face, making it look like it has a shadow coming out further around the eyes and into the ears. Okay. I'm also going to go a little darker in these areas around the nose and the lips to make it look like it also has shadowing. Okay. Now my favorite part of squish printing is adding the white highlights. These are with a white crayon, and I'm just going through certain areas, like this mane is really going to add a lot of dimension. And I'm adding just lines, rather random, to bring out certain characteristics. Okay, I like to divide up space. So for example, I'm going to separate this eye shape from the rest of the jaw and this nostrils right here to show that it kind of comes up and around. So I'm adding a little more whiteness to the eye around. Okay, I'm also going to go in and add some brown to the eye and around the pupil. Okay. I'm going to add a little pink around the nostril. Oops. Just because horses sometimes do have pink inside their nostril. Okay. Alrighty. And that is how you make your squish print horse with dimension and color.